This podcast is part of the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Podcast Network. Go to michigansportsandentertainment.com for more great podcasts. When this boy meets world.
Do you think we should just do another episode and just wrap up all of season 2 so we can move on from it?
One more episode?
Yeah, we'll cut this one, then we'll go back, watch all of them, and then just do an episode 213 that covers the rest of season 2 so we can get all of our little thoughts about dating chicks in 7th grade, dances, turning an ugly duckling into the popular, beautiful Swedish swan. Or Swiss swan, sorry.
What are you trying to say about season 2?
I'm tired of it, man. This season, main theme irks me like last season's opener.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's only 10 more?
Is it 10, 22?
I assume, or 12. I don't know.
But am I being a little dramatic? Yeah. But
you didn't let me answer.
No. I know the answer.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just sensationalizing this. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's the same thing every episode. It's like chicks. How do we get them? How do we keep them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in 6th grade, or whatever grade it was last year, it's all about baseball.
Baseball and learning life lessons, you know.
Go upgrade, discover chicks, and that's your life, I guess.
Pretty much. That's it. It's all encompassing. We're getting an inside look at the view of a young boy.
Yeah.
Turning into a young man.
Yeah. I think that's the show's premise, yeah.
I was going to put that a little more eloquently, but I had a burp. And I was like, oh, no, I can't do that on the air.
Okay.
But, so this episode is called Turnaround. It's episode 12 of season 2.
And you're sick of it.
I'm like, well, it's just like you can only cover the same, chicks. We want girls. You know, and I feel like we've covered it before.
Okay.
So, maybe I'm just frustrated because I feel like I've been talking about the same thing, and each week it's like, I just got to retread this shit. And it's not Dune, and it's not Stephen King. So,
check out Primetime Bore.
Yeah, inside joke right there.
Yeah, that's on patreon.com/Bore Meets World.
But how do you feel about this season so far?
It's all right.
But, I mean, do you understand where I'm coming from? Or do you disagree? Is it...
I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to get through?
You're more of the note taker.
That's sad. That's really sad considering these notes.
I just give more of the overview. So, maybe for you it's hard to come up with new material. I don't know.
It could be.
But we can. We're trying our best to keep it fresh over here.
Yeah, I honestly thought about coming into this and just seeing how far I could derail it from the show and just talk about other stuff.
We shouldn't have brought it up. Just did it.
See what happens. But hey, you want to cut this and we start all?
No, God no.
Okay, all right. So start us off here. We're getting ready for a dance. It's around Christmas time.
Yeah. Oh, all right. You just want to get the. Well, or I guess you already said it. Maybe. You don't like this episode?
I don't.
Okay.
No, I mean, it wasn't bad, but for the purposes of this pod, I didn't like it.
Okay.
Now, if I was sitting down week to week, this is holidays and stuff, maybe I would be a little more receptive to it.
As in, you're just sitting down, TGIF.
Man,
here we go.
Everybody's doing their Christmas specials.
Cool.
I work a retail job. I hear Christmas songs all day long. Last thing I want to see about is Christmas. So I come home and I watch my favorite show, Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
And it's,
That's what gets me through the holidays.
Yeah. You see the tree, but it's not. Christmas isn't the central focus.
Definitely not. I guess you're jumping right into that note, huh?
Yeah.
This was a Christmas episode. I'm doing air quotes here.
Yeah. But it wasn't.
Which I didn't even know until I saw them, decorating a tree for a slight moment, and then the ending with the picture gimmick, Happy Holidays from Boy Meets World. It's like,
oh yeah, okay. Well, at first what threw me off was that we're in the opening here, and Feeney and Turner are hanging the turnaround dance posters, and everyone's making a big deal because it's the women's turn to put themselves out there and ask the guys out, and
yeah,
get the clinch in their stomach like, will they or won't they? But, Topanga, we go on and just settle this whole thing. Well, like, Cory's going to go with Topanga. We already assume this in our minds as being,
of course,
fans of the show.
If she shows up this episode.
Yeah. If she shows up this episode.
Yeah.
And what threw me off was she was like, yeah, I'm going Christmas shopping with my dad. But
and you were like, it's awfully early.
Yeah. Like, didn't we get a cut of, a view of John Adams before we cut into the...
yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there's no... See, I'm thinking in Pennsylvania, it's not going to be like L.A. where it's like 72 degrees during Christmas.
It was a little too sunny out there for you.
A little too sunny. It looked a little too warm. Nobody's wearing a big coat. Girls are wearing very form-fitted skirts. Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like Christmas time.
Well, Cory Matthews pulled out his best sweater and turtleneck, though.
I guess you're right. After the fact, before that, he was just in his normal, everyday...
That's true.
Sunny day at John Adams attire.
Well, I'm assuming they use the same stock footage of John Adams every episode.
Okay, fair enough.
And I don't know if we're in the age of... Or if they had the budget to snow it up or
CGI,
anything,
I mean, you could have put people in jackets.
Maybe just put a border of, snow or something around it.
Yeah, like a little reef on it.
Yeah.
Then you would say, oh, it's Christmas time. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. That's why she's going shopping. Now I'm not confused for 22 minutes.
Gave the intro music maybe a little, jingle bell to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to be non-denominational, though.
Perhaps.
Happy holidays and whatnot.
Yeah. Perhaps, yeah. Maybe that's the only show to do that. Usually it's Christmas out the ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Just like nothing but eggnog and Santa.
Yeah.
But...
All right, well, you kind of already hit the beginning. We saw Feeney hanging up some posters for the turnaround dance coming up this Friday. Of course, Turner is over there, and he said, "Don't you have somebody else do this shit for you?"
Yeah.
Guess what?
He's like, "I do, bitch," and hands it to him.
Yeah, it's you. Turner done got himself some work.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy. That's why you never ask or bother someone while they're doing things. Then you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
That's what you learned this week, right?
Maybe that's the lesson this week.
Don't ask people if they need help. You will do the job for them.
So Turner gets busy.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what Mr. Feeney tells him to do, hanging up some posters, and we see the female teacher. I believe it's... Thompson. I've never landed on one.
Mrs. T.
Mrs. T. For teacher.
Yeah.
It's Kat, I believe. It's
Kat
first
Tompkins.
name.
That sounds like a witness protection name.
Got a theory here?
I don't know. I'll work on it.
She came out of nowhere.
She did come out of nowhere. Got a name like Kat Tompkins. Sounds like she's seen some shit.
But of course, Feeney lets her know that the turnaround dance is coming around. Strong hints for perhaps asking out Mr. Turner there. Yep. He turns her around to see Turner. There's a lot of turn going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused.
All right.
Did you follow that?
I did.
Okay.
He's like, turn around. Here, I'm going to have you look at Turner. Just so you know, there's a turn around, and there's a Turner around you there. She doesn't ask him out. She's basically fallen told to chaperone the turnaround dance.
Mm-hmm.
Turner's thinking she's going to ask him out. She's like, nah.
No, not happening.
Yeah.
Then we see Cory and Sean. They're hanging out in the hallway. They're excited about the turnaround dance, how it's a different set of rules this time.
Yeah.
Pressure's off, perhaps. Of course, Eric makes his way over, and he's doing his best big bro antics.
Like
No
pressure
pressure, huh?
isn't off.
No.
No,
You guys
Cory.
are fucked.
No, little Cory.
Well, maybe not you, Sean, with that nice ass hanging out of the locker, but
You put those sideburns back on, son, you won't have a problem the rest of your high school career. But you, Cory, well, pressure's on.
and he gives them a little lesson. Positioning, it's everything. Just be in the girl's way.
Yeah.
It should turn out just fine.
Now he holds his book out, and the girl just keeps walking. And he's like, well, I was going this way anyways. So,
Backwards, of course, yeah. Sean digging in his locker.
mm-hmm.
Cory's like, how you ever going to get a girl with your head shoved in the locker?
Yeah.
Cory didn't notice that great ass, apparently.
Man,
But
I didn't recognize it either. Did you?
I mean, how could you not? I don't know.
Not in those 90s baggy jeans. But no, he's got his head in the thing, and then magically a girl comes.
Yeah, Becky noticed that ass, though.
Yeah. And then she's like,
She's
hey,
trying to
Sean.
get a piece of it this Friday night.
Smackdown. I mean, the turnaround dance.
We both can't take a drink at the same time, huh?
I know. We just kill the whole show that way.
So, Sean, of course, automatically got a girl. Works out for Sean.
Yeah.
Cory, he's going to hang out between the lockers, the fucking water fountain, trash can.
Yeah.
Right in the hot zone.
You just figure out any conceivable way to get into a girl's way. So they have to ask him.
And who's the first girl we see?
Topanga.
She's back.
Yep.
After, I don't know, I can't keep up. She's there, she's not. I don't know where she's at half the time.
I guess she goes to New York part-time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of Christmas shopping, perhaps.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird considering like her family's like very, minimalistic, I guess.
Mhm.
New age.
Yeah.
But they're going to go to New York for shopping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like they perhaps contradict themselves quite a bit. You know, you heard Topanga's rant about this turnaround dance, how it's a protest, blah, 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 but then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, but I'm going to go shopping, you know, so.
It's a funny little joke.
Yeah. But, of course, we see Topanga. Cory's excited. He's like, guaranteed girl. Here we go. Of course, he gets the bad news. She's not into it / shopping this weekend. So, back to it.
You know, he could probably went with them. That would have been a lot more fun. Getting to see New York,
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
But imagine the car ride with the Lawrences.
Oh, yeah.
Probably doing sing-alongs.
Mm-hmm. Talking about Mother Gaia or something.
Yeah. Ugh, no thanks. Then we see Allison. She is, I believe, the coolest girl in school.
Yep.
Forgot to mention that Becky, the one that asked Sean, is
Number
the
3rd.
third coolest in school.
Yeah.
Or they're great, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
Allison, Sean's like, not ever gonna fucking happen. Even if a bomb hit the school.
She would go out with the coolest dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Sean,
Man.
not too nice to his friend, I don't think.
No. I don't think you should be talking about dropping bombs while you're in school. Make a lot of people uncomfortable.
Yeah, perhaps. It was slightly before any worry in school, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah.
Few years.
You wouldn't do that shit now, though.
Columbine hasn't quite popped off yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But girls asking guys out, what's your stance on this?
Oh, what, should I be like really hard against it? Would that be a good thing
I
for the
want you
show?
to be authentic.
Okay.
Which I know is hard for you.
Fuck,
but
man. I mean, what's it matter? Girl asks, guy asks. I mean, somebody asks. I mean, it's fine.
Look, man.
You got a hard stance?
I've missed out on dating many girls in my formative years because they told me, well, you never asked me out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why couldn't you do it?
Yeah.
It's like this weird thing. I don't know.
There's some unspoken thing where the fella has to do it or make the
guess.
first
I don't know.
move
I've
or
never-
something like that.
Yeah, I've never understood that. I'm like, if you just want to date them, just go up and ask them.
Is that something that society has put in girls' brains or?
I guess it's the whole, like, you should feel wanted sort of thing.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps. We don't have a girl on this show, so it's hard to say.
We don't.
Sorry.
I heard about that too. Like, you could have got a girl's perspective for all this. And
Oh, did you hear that from someone?
I did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was like, well, we record on Tuesday afternoons if you want.
Yeah, there you go. It always seems to work out.
It does. Hi, honey.
Oh, boy. So, Cory...
Yeah. She walks past him.
Right past him.
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck.
And then he's like, closes his eyes. We get an image of his mind's eye, what he's seeing.
Yeah, he's really fucking looks like he's about to take a shit, maybe,
Yeah,
but he's just imagining really hard.
Yeah. His fucking mind's eye's working hard over there.
Something he picked up from Topanga, perhaps.
I guess, yeah. She taught him before she went to New York. But, what's her name? Alice?
I believe it's Allison.
Allison.
She does make a big turnaround.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's real good. There's a lot of turnarounds in this.
Yeah, I'm getting dizzy myself.
Yeah, I'm about to puke all over this mic.
And she goes for Cory.
Yeah.
She notices him finally.
Yeah.
It actually fucking happens.
Yeah,
she asked him. But, dun dun dun.
Cory's imagining it.
Yeah.
And then we see this mousy little redhead.
Yeah, it's just some nerd.
Yeah.
It's not the coolest girl in 7th grade, 8th grade, whatever grade they're in.
She goes, "Really, Cory? You're going to take me?" And he's like, "What? No.
What'd she say?
Really, Cory? You're going to take me?" Because that's what she sounded like. If you watched the episode, you would know this.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah, she's super excited. She runs over to her little nerd lean friends. It's like, "Oh, Cory, an average guy
fucking
asked
metal
me out."
militia over there.
Or
You
said
see,
yes.
see all the braces and stuff.
Sorry, I tried to do the impression. I failed. What did she say to her friends?
"Hey guys, Cory, he asked me out over there." Because that's how they talk in Switzerland or wherever she's from.
Yeah, Switzerland, Sweden, something like that.
I'm worried I'm gonna catch some heat for my braces comment. But
Oh, really? Which one? This one or the previous week?
oh, is this a running thing for me?
Yeah, braces. You're into them.
Oh, okay. Wow. I really got to watch what I say on here.
Yeah. Next scene, we see Cory hanging out in his kitchen, and he's trying to figure out a way to get the hell out of this because
he doesn't want to go with Ingrid.
He's not trying to go with a nerd.
No.
He's making up things like there's a guy that looks like me. He must have been the one to say yes because I definitely never would. Yeah. I keep trying to get this fella arrested, but
they arrest me instead.
They arrest me because we look just alike. I mean,
Father Allen's on the stairs with a box,
and
he's just listening to him. And he's like, "Dad?" He's like, "No, just somebody that looks like Dad."
Yeah.
We're both concerned with what you two are doing.
Wow. Well, I mean, are you going to buy that story if someone told it to you?
No.
Oh, no?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh.
Even though there is somebody with my exact same name, birth date, that lives in Nelson County.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like you at all?
I don't know. No, I think I have seen a picture, and he doesn't look like me.
Mm.
But he was in the paper for a DUI, and my mom jumped my shit. And she was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Mom, I was with you that night. We were watching a movie."
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, okay.
And she said, "I don't remember. I was drunk. You could have been driving."
Wow.
Too much?
Anywho, moving on. Those kids with braces.
Yeah, Alan puts a stop to this. It's a no-go for him. You're going to go with the girl that asked you. You said yes. Just fucking deal with it.
Yep.
Sorry, kid.
Soldier on through.
Yep.
Follow through on your commitments.
But Cory's a little worried about his social standing here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you go with the nerd.
People are going to think you're a nerd.
Makes you a nerd. Sorry about it.
Yep, and he's about ready to pull the trigger. Eric's like, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because you do this, you're never going to get another girl."
Yeah, you dump a girl, they're all going to hear about it, and they're all going to hate you for it.
Yeah.
And that is because they're in constant communication with each other. They're on the International Women's Network.
Yeah.
And Eric proves this theory by talking about how good Amy's cooking was, I guess the night before.
As Morgan is looking through the fridge.
Yeah. Do you remember what they had?
Like vegetarian meatloaf? Does that sound right?
Meatloaf, yeah. I know you're into that.
I am, but it's got to have beef in it.
Oh, okay. Well.
But Morgan hears this, pretends like she doesn't, just walks in the other room. And like clockwork, Amy comes around like, boys, I didn't know you liked my meatloaf. And
yeah, big family hug for the meatloaf. Which is what I always do.
Hug your mom when she makes meatloaf?
No, not meatloaf. I get mad.
Oh.
And I say I'm going out tonight.
Yeah. Going to McDonald's, get a real meatloaf.
No, I wouldn't be doing that either.
I would.
And it's not going to happen.
I would.
No meatloaf at McDonald's. But maybe, just maybe, you can buy a few burger patties from them and make your own meatloaf.
From McDonald's?
Yeah, did you think about that?
Well, it's already cooked. I didn't know if it would be moldable.
Well, I'm just trying to help you out.
I don't know.
Give it a shot.
I might.
Okay. Grab you a pound of ketchup packets like you always do.
Never got it in there.
Throw them in a big bowl or something. Smash it all up.
Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah. You into it?
I can't do this pot anymore. I got to make meatloaf.
After the show, we're going to McDonald's.
But no, so Cory is not going to do it because, this is going to affect my entire high school career. I'll never be able to get a date again. The next scene, I believe, is him and Sean in the cafeteria, right?
We're going to jump to Turner's class, and he's talking about a book.
Oh, yeah, Pygmalion.
Yeah.
I think I said that right.
I've never heard of it until this very episode.
I pulled it up to look at it. I don't know if I got the right thing. It's he could be talking about ancient Greek mythology, or he could be talking about the play Pygmalion.
What's the play about?
Well, let me look at that real quick.
Okay. But he's going over this book. I guess it's a book.
It's a play by George Bernard Shaw, named after a Greek mythological figure. And then they go on to talk about the Greek mythology. Pygmalion fell in love with one of his sculptures, which then came to life. The general idea of the myth was a popular subject for Victorian era English playwrights, including one of Shaw's influences, W.S. Gilbert. Successful play, Pygmalion and Galatea, 1871, blah, 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 blah. Source, Wikipedia.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about how that would make people judge you based on how you speak and look or anything like that.
Yeah, I think that was, I guess you got to read the actual play.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. But,
perhaps, okay.
Yeah, but, yeah, basically Turner's saying, your actions, should they influence your future and all of this stuff, is that really fair?
Is it? Is it?
Not to me, I don't know. But, they say first impressions are everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, but I am horrible at first impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. We know. Yeah.
That's why we haven't had any downloads since episode 1.
Oh, wow.
We done fucked up.
I guess, yeah.
But Turner, he's like, hey, what if I came into the class first day and I was like this? Do it.
What? Oh. Hey, what's the haps, Mr. Turner? I'm going to be teaching you your English today. That sound like our old drummer just then? Did I do it right?
Oh, God. Yeah, it was good for me.
Okay. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah.
He's going to be learning you some English and, whatnot. And he's like, hey, what would you think if I came in here like that? Of course, Sean would be like, I might get a A+ up in here, though. Because he's not good at it. Sorry.
Do you think it's fair that people judge you on your appearance and your first impressions?
Is it fair? No. Does it happen? Definitely.
Like all the time, yeah. I think it's just...
I don't know how we get past that.
I don't think you do either, because I think it's based off of some kind of biological thing that we've developed over, years of evolution, that we judge things on appearance, is it safe, is it unsafe? Because we use our eyes, for everything. Like, well, not for everything. You're not going to eat with your eyes, but you
really?
see that McLoaf, you want to though. But I mean, it's usually like either with sound. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's not right, but it's ingrained, so you might as well just get used to it. I'm not making a very good first impression explaining this, am I?
So you're saying it's going to take us millions of years to change this, perhaps?
If we even can.
It's just a natural thing, you're saying.
We're visual creatures.
Okay.
So that's a perfect way to sum it up. I don't know why I said that. I didn't say it that way before. So
what about the blind?
Is there any fucking...
Are you being judgy on the blind right now?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I always said if I had to pick a handicap, it would be blind.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Eyes get you into trouble, man. They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I could do, because I love to watch things.
Man.
I also love to listen to things. I don't know which one I could get rid of, music or like TV and movies.
We can still listen to the TV and movies.
Yeah, but then...
It should be like a radio
Like,
program.
am I just randomly blind or my entire life? What's the situation?
Well, I guess we can't be, entire life now because, we've had sight.
Right.
So
Well, in this hypothetical.
you're blinded. Your sight's taken away.
Just tomorrow.
From you. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Or randomly deaf tomorrow.
Or randomly
That's
deaf.
my choice.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know. That's hard, man.
Right?
I would miss music. I would miss seeing the movies.
The way you said that with your face, I wish it could translate to this because it was awesome. Eyes shut. I would miss this.
It's like movies, TV. I could just read the captions. Enjoy the picture still.
But what would really suck...
But music is just gone.
What would really suck is to be deaf and blind.
Oh, definitely.
That'd be awesome.
I'm not picking that one.
Oh, definitely. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm not picking that one.
No. I don't know.
So you're going with blind.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I feel like I can still do things, or more things in the real world if I was just deaf, though.
You could.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
Ho, ho.
This week we learned how to make puns.
All right, Turner's class, blah, blah, blah. Sean gets an idea.
What if we make her cool?
Yeah.
Is this a fucking trope in Hollywood or something?
Well, like, what's that one? She's All That or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Probably more.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're saying it's a
My
trope?
Fair Lady, I think, is the precursor to all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You know anything about that? Want to read the quick wiki?
No. I watched the movie. They take this, like, lower class British girl and turn her into, like, a very, like, upscale, proper English.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I watched it, but...
Yeah. Sounds like we've seen it before, though.
Yeah, it's been done.
As we've seen and / heard this idea that Sean has.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what my gripe is for this season, is that it just... Hold on. I need to watch what I say.
Okay.
Because then we have you know what? No, I'm going to say it. This whole season seems like lazy writing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, except for a few written by Mr. Mark Blutman.
Was this one written by him?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know he gave us the wonderful Who's Afraid of Cory Wolf.
Okay, well, we enjoyed that one.
Band on the Run. Fantastic.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody's going to send a playback of that where I'm like, Band on the Run fucking sucked. Or something.
Oh, did you say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember saying it, but then again, I'm not very reliable apparently on this. Like,
I don't believe a word you said.
yeah, the only thing I've ever remember saying on this was that I would like for McDonald's to make a meatloaf.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from that.
Do we have to?
Let's give it a rest for just a moment.
Okay.
Just a moment.
We have to.
Sean gets the idea. Next, we see Turner, and he's really putting himself out there for Miss Kat Thompson, Thomas. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the interesting lady.
And she gives him a little tease. Still not giving it up.
Mm-mm. What a bunch of doofuses.
Page 2.
So, they're going to change this girl around, make her popular and stuff. What's one thing you would change about yourself if you could?
Oh, God. That's like a real note and question.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, change about myself. Jesus Christ. You got something that you would change about me?
About you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, hold on. I wrote this down over here.
Oh, God, he's got a whole fucking notebook filled out.
It's like more pages than all the notes I've taken for the show and all of our, 34 episodes.
Oh, God. What would you change about yourself?
I would definitely want to be taller.
Want to be taller?
Yeah.
More hair?
You know, if I had to pick between the hair and the height, I'd pick height.
Really?
I would. Yeah.
Because the baldness, you think, adding the height,
yeah,
more badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not look like Danny DeVito at that point. Okay. Terrific actor, but he really wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger's identical twin, if you catch what I'm saying.
Not quite. No.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying, tall or average. I don't even think I qualify as average anymore because I'm 5'8".
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And that's bullshit. You're 5'10". That's just the generic thing that Anderson County puts on everyone's driver's license.
Yeah.
But I think that new average height is 5'10" or something like that. People are getting taller. So
that's me.
Yeah.
I would keep the hair.
You keep the hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, can you believe it?
That's because you have hair. And your average height.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's okay, I guess. You work with what you got. It's not my fault. My mom was 4'9". I do love my mother. Don't you all think that I don't? We just bash her.
How tall is your dad?
She's funny. 5'9".
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're right in the middle.
Yeah. He's actually got...
Not really.
Yeah. No, not really. I actually got pretty lucky when you look at my genetics, I guess.
You could have been just a strong 5.
Or, how tall is Zach?
I don't know.
5'5", 5'6"?
Yeah, he's got to be close to you. I don't see a huge difference between you two.
What? You don't?
No.
I got 4 inches on him.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe in your work boots.
I tell you what, oh my God, don't get me started. I used to have those Red Wings. Do you remember those?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking heel on them was that thick. And I was 5'11" with them on, and I felt awesome wearing them.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, this is what a man must feel like, being this tall. But no, I went to Mom's Easter thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got to hang out with Barry's family and stuff. And his brother is just like him. Just very deadpan, sarcastic. I don't know if he's kidding or if he's just a mean person. But we're sitting outside and we're talking about heights and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm 5'8" on a good day. And he looks at me top to bottom, takes a drink of his beer, and he's like, must have to be a damn good fucking day, huh?
I still don't know how to take that.
Yeah, I don't either. Did I tell you that story already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind then.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It works for the show, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
I probably told it on the show.
That must be a damn good fucking day. Is that the quote?
Yeah.
Because you said you're 5'8" on a good day.
Yeah.
So it must be... Okay, so maybe he's saying the day in question, the day that you are 5'8", must be a good day, a really good day, because there's no way you're close to 5'8". So the day must be really good for you to feel that way.
Yeah,
perhaps.
see, that's how I took it.
Is that how you take it?
Yeah, because of my, my confidence in myself. I was just like, yeah, he must be saying there's no way you're over 5'5", motherfucker. And that's what the sun's shining and the birds chirping. So, but yeah, so that's what I would change is my height.
Height.
Yeah, or a full head of hair.
Yeah,
I guess.
Got you thinking about it, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Would you skinny and bald or fat full head of hair?
Skinny and bald or fat full of hair?
Head full of hair, not fat and full of hair. That would just look silly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Probably fat.
Probably fat. Yeah. I feel like you if you have long hair, you kind of get away with the gut a little bit. Because I feel like my gut.
Check out that hair.
Yeah.
Nice hair though.
Yeah. When I had the hair, they're just like, nah, dude, he just likes to, He's lax. He's chill. That's why he's got a gut and long hair. You just don't care, you know?
Yeah.
Bald, he's like, fuck.
Long hair don't care.
He's like, fuck, you already cleaned up your hair. Clean up that fucking belly line. Get in the gym. Take a shower. Get a clue. Props if you get that reference.
What is it?
It's Kevin Nash.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Too sweet. Geez, what would I change about myself? Probably just be a better podcaster. Might need some help in that area.
I'm talking about superficial appearances.
Is that not superficial?
Because that's the first thing people notice about you is your appearance. So.
Well, nobody has seen me. They just heard me. Maybe I'd change my voice.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't change my voice?
No, you got like that Ohio, Wisconsin newsman voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Oh, well. You're good. You don't have a twang.
Yeah, okay. You sure?
You're lucky. I don't understand how you and Tara don't have twangs in your voice.
It pops up here and there.
Here and there. Have we ever talked about this? Like, did you have to remove it?
It definitely wasn't a goal I had, no.
Oh.
Just
because I know Zach.
all natural.
I think Zach worked on getting rid of his.
He goes out of his way, it seems like, at least on a few words.
Because I remember at the height of his alternative phase, when he was a teenager, like he would like try to yell for me or something, and he would like, what's that say when you break down the name? Is it enunciate?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
He would say, Kyle! Kyle! And I'm just like down in the basement. It's like, my name's fucking Kyle!
But you were actually hearing, Kyle!
Yeah. He's like, Kyle! Kyle!
Kyle! Get your ass down here!
It's like, I can't tell if it's Mom or if it's Zach. Who are you?
All right, enough fucking around.
Okay.
We got, then Turner's fucking hammering the poster in with his fucking head.
Yeah, and Feeney's like, oh my God, you dumb shit. You ride a motorcycle. Use a hammer.
Yeah, use a helmet.
Use your helmet.
Okay, so we're jumping into Cory and Sean, and they're putting together the perfect woman via clippings of a women's magazine here.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan says she's fucking terrifying. Cory says that's what men like.
They like to be, scared shitless of women.
Yeah, I guess so. Amy says, what the fuck? Yeah. These girls got to eat.
Yeah.
Where'd you find this shit?
Their lips are blown up with collagen. Where the hell are you all getting this smut? We got it off your desk, Mom.
And she says something here. And I have to wonder, what's in her drawer? Because she said, you didn't look in there, did you? And said, no. Good thing. She wipes her brow. Close call.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
You didn't catch that?
Mm-mm.
She got something hidden away in there. I don't know.
Well, it's Christmas, so it's probably Christmas presents.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Could be Cory's present.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Alan's present.
What an awful Christmas
for herself.
episode.
I don't know.
Oh, God, you went there.
A present for herself, perhaps. I don't know. All right. So she's ready. Here she comes. No, wait, it's just Becky. It's not actually her.
No.
She doesn't look just like Becky. No.
Sounds like, wow, you look just like Becky. I am Becky.
Yeah, you fucking, I was going to say a bad word. You dum-dum. Is that okay?
You numbskull. Yeah. What's a 90s?
Close call.
Numbskull. That would be one from the 90s, right?
Yeah, you fucking goober.
Was Goober one?
I don't know.
No.
Will you let me use it?
Sure. I'll allow it. Whatever.
All right, here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
No glasses.
No.
Hair fixed up. Got the makeup. Got this tight
emerald green dress.
Fitting dress. Just looking dapper. Kyle gives it a thumbs up.
Man. They turned that ugly ducking
yeah,
into a beautiful swan.
Yeah. Ducking swan. There you go.
So yeah, they bring her down and Sean's just like, this isn't going to work.
It's not doing it for me. Yeah, she's pretty, but that's it.
Yeah. At first I thought this was going to take a turn for the worse, and he's going to be like, shit, Cory's date's hotter than my date.
Yeah.
See, did you think it was going there too?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Because you've seen this before.
Yeah.
But did you watch this one again? Like before we watched it?
No.
Okay. But now he's like, we got to make her more exotic, So you're Swedish, right? She's like, I have family from Switzerland. That's Swiss. It's not Swedish. Okay, so in Sweden, do the skinny dip?
I think you got that backwards.
I got it mixed up. Oh, my bad. Well,
She's like, I got family in Sweden.
yeah, we go to their beach house during the summer.
Yeah, whatever. You
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, she's European. And, yeah. Sean's like, is it true that they really, go naked on the beach?
Go naked on the beach.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's not a big deal over there. Or
Oh,
she
it's a
goes,
big deal.
Yeah.
Here.
It's a big deal to me, Ingrid.
It's a good Sean.
Thank you. The babes love me.
I can see the sidebrows sprouting right now.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sean?
I'm great. How are you, Cory?
Oh, gee, not too bad. You're the coolest guy.
I know, Cory. Thanks.
All right, so, yeah, we need a backstory for this girl. Pretty, not enough. The story's going to make her cool, and that's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
For her to be cool makes Cory cool because he's with her.
So they send her to school in like a Danish outfit, looking like a bar wench.
Okay.
And
I didn't even notice what she was
Yeah, it
wearing,
was like a
or
very-
her in that scene.
it's like a very stereotypical garb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I didn't even
Sean's like, you know what she's wearing underneath those clothes?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Guys are going crazy.
He's really just feeding them this bullshit about just nude everywhere. The beach, at stores, under their clothes, they're nude. Even at Gap, they only sell hats, not clothing.
Gap was huge in the 90s.
Yeah. In Sweden,
Yeah.
especially.
They love it over there. Best hat store in the region.
Exactly. Okay, so then we see... Oh, well, everyone is just eating this up, by the way.
Yeah.
Loving it.
She is super popular.
Ingrid is the best. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Numero uno.
Feeney is showing slight concern. He's like, what the hell happened to this chick?
Yeah.
She looks great.
I don't think that was his thing.
Oh.
I think it was Sean was like, we made her pretty or something. He said something along
Yeah, we
those lines.
fixed her.
Yeah, Cory and me did it. And Feeney goes, Cory and I, Mr. Hunter.
Sean gets a little worried that Feeney is taking the credit.
He's like, yeah, sure. Now she's popular. Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
Again, Sean
Showing
English,
the superior intellect
yeah.
of this, yeah.
Little iffy. All right, so then we see Cory hanging out, lunch table.
Yep, Allison, Ingrid, Becky.
What?
He was sitting with all three girls.
Was he?
And Ingrid was like, I need to talk to you alone, Cory.
Oh,
And
okay.
The girls got up, walked over there where Sean is. Ingrid's like, hey, this guy, treated me like I was radioactive before I took the glasses off and put a dress on. I want to go with him now.
Yeah. I want Rick.
Yeah. And Rick wants me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cory.
Yeah. I hope you understand.
So he's dumped. Of course, Sean immediately knows because he is tapped into the girls' network.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Core. But it's okay. Is this the same girl that comes to him, Allison? Or
Same
okay.
one.
Okay.
She's like, hey, Cory, will you take me to the dance? He's like, what?
You see her too, right? He says to Sean,
Yeah.
I'm not imagining this again. There's not going to be what did you say, ducking?
Mm-hmm.
When I finally realized who was actually standing in front of me. And it's not Allison anymore, but it is Allison. It's legit this time.
Yep.
He gets on his fucking knees. It's like, fuck yes.
Please, oh please.
Thank you.
Don't take that back. I need this.
Dating gods.
Yeah.
So, you see Eric. He's waiting on his date. Pick him up. Now he doesn't have to do all that shit. She has to come in, meet the parents, blah, blah, blah. During this, we see Amy and Alan. They're finally
They're
putting over the Christmas thing here.
They're like, hey,
decorating.
we're just going to decorate the tree and turn in early. You know.
Eric feels cheap, but he likes it because he gets the old honk of the horn.
Yeah. I've always thought that was rude.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Just come up and knock on the door.
Knock on the door, open the car door. Could do something, yeah?
Yeah. Just knock on the damn door.
Yeah.
Just come on up and say hi.
Yeah. Just come on in.
Don't be a honker. Nobody likes honkers.
You ain't got to knock.
Yeah.
Door's wide open.
Open the door. My house is always open. I'd probably knock, though.
But Eric's fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be the whore of the night. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
Nah, go for it.
Okay. Then we see, Eric's like, hey, Cory, your fucking ride's here. Let's go. Cory comes down. This is turnaround dance. This is a dance happening.
Mm-hmm.
Cory comes down in fucking jeans, t-shirt, flannel. That's what he's wearing to the dance.
No wonder he got dumped 3 times this night.
Did that not strike you as odd? Just me? Or?
I guess he got comfortable. He's like, I already got the most popular girl. You know, I don't need to dress up.
No, I guess that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
just being me's enough.
Yeah. Of course, he's asking Amy Allen what they're going to get up to. It's like, oh, everybody's gone tonight. We'll just set in, quiet night, finish up the tree, turn in early. And, of course, you had a little comment here, which I wrote down as well. Might be voting time tonight. If you catch my drift.
Yeah. Kids are out. You know, it's time to... fuck it. They pull out the wine, and they're like, all right, kids are out. We're going to have, you know, some personal time like couples do.
Some voting.
Yeah. And
you don't know what that means? Check out the episode, what was it? Wake Up Little Cory, I believe?
I'm sure it's one of the episodes in season 2 because that's all this shit's been about is girls. But,
yeah.
Anyways.
They learn about sex.
Yeah. They, you know, put the music on, a couple glasses of wine. He starts massaging her, and then we cut to the school. Kids are there. Allison's there. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go get with Danny.
Danny, yeah. That's my boyfriend. You didn't fucking know that, Cory? Yeah. Everybody knows that. Of course, Cory doesn't know anything ever, so no.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He was just blinded by the beauty and coolness of Allison and actually having a date for this thing. Poor guy. That's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dumped again.
And he goes to sit down. Sean's like, hey, man, sorry, just heard about it.
But hey, at least you'll be in the yearbook this year, because apparently, I guess that's like an accolade or something. You're getting dumped twice in 2 days. Or
that sounds great for somebody's self-esteem to be known for that in high school. But then we see Ingrid coming up. She's soaked.
Well, not quite yet. We get the little Feeney scene, little talking to Turner and Kat.
Yeah.
They were just talking, but Feeney's being very overdramatic and something else. I can't think of the word.
You can't chaperone this way, you know, blah, 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 blah.
They're just talking, dude.
Yeah.
Relax. Why don't you go
Basically,
find yourself a girl and have a good time?
If we weren't fucking this up, we would say that in a clever way that the joke was he's trying to talk to a couple. We think he's talking to a couple kids.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be Kat and Turner.
It's the grown-ups causing the trouble.
Not what you expected.
Not at all. We point out, or she points out, Miss Snyder over there, which I've never heard of, never seen. Mm-hmm. Didn't even see her in this, I don't think.
Looks like she's got another show she's on called Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, did you see her?
That's what she looked like to me.
Okay. I can't
remember the star of that show.
Obviously, I wasn't even looking at the screen during the show.
No.
Because I missed the way Ingrid was dressed.
Huh.
I didn't see Mrs. Snyder. I'm fucking up.
You are.
I'm letting the show down.
Which is sad.
I'm sorry.
We can only have one fuck up on this show.
I figured, what the hey, this week we'll try 2.
No.
So he's like, all right, well, I'm going to do that. So carry on, and we'll both all be chaperones, not paying attention to what the fuck's going on, and try to mac on ladies and whatnot, whatever they're doing. Yeah. This is where we see Ingrid come to Cory, soaking wet. What happened to her?
Well, she's hanging out with all the cool kids, and they were talking about jumping in the pool and how cool it would be.
Where's the fucking pool? What is this?
I don't know, man.
Are like the swim team? Like, is there a pool in the school?
I guess.
Why isn't Feeney checking on that shit?
Because he's too busy lecturing Turner and Kat over
here. Yeah.
He's not even doing his damn job.
Very true.
But, you know.
Or maybe it's like one of those myths. Did you ever hear, like, there's a pool on top of the high school here?
I never heard
Not
that.
here, but
Anderson?
Our school, yeah.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
Yeah.
People always said that.
That sounds like an awful idea, because what if the foundation gives, somebody's going to get drowned
Yeah.
in water?
What are you going to do? Be fine.
I guess.
Worth it.
Would it be?
We got a pool.
We had a pool until it collapsed.
So she said they're talking, hey, it would be really cool if we jumped into the fucking pool. That would make you the bomb diggity. I believe that's how it went.
Word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But little did she know, it's cool to talk about it. It's not cool to actually do things.
Yeah. All the coolness is talking about saying you're going to do something.
Yeah. But she didn't know that, of course, because she's new to this cool thing. She's not actually cool. She just changed clothes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she jumped right in. She's going to get the flu because this is fucking Christmas time.
Yeah.
Apparently.
She's like, I did not think this through, Cory.
I might be pretty. I might be vaguely cool.
Yeah.
Not too smart anymore, though.
No. All my brains with my contacts at the bottom of the pool.
Well, Cory says I'm not cool either. I'm dumped again. Maybe we could get to go together over that, perhaps, and be not cool together.
He's like, I do have a confession, though. We helped make you cool just so I would have a cool date. And she was like, I know. That's why I didn't feel bad about dumping you.
Yeah.
So,
But she was fine with that because she really wanted to be cool.
yeah.
And that kind of worked out for a minute until she fucked that up. But then another guy, he doesn't know about the actually doing things isn't cool, apparently. He just knows she actually did it, so that's cool to him.
That's super cool.
That's enough for him.
Yep.
So he's going to take her from Cory, and that makes number 3.
Yep, in one night.
So he's definitely getting into the yearbook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, way to go. I was about to do a plug.
Were you?
Should I do it?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
All right. Yearbook, right? You want a picture of Cory in the yearbook? You can get a shirt kind of like that over on whatforapparel.com/poor-brand. Check that out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very good. Of course, Sean heard about this once again. It actually wasn't part of the network. He was just standing right there. Hell, I didn't even notice him. So.
Yeah. You're missing a lot this episode.
Very sneaky. I don't think he was actually on the screen, though,
No, he wasn't.
to be fair. Kind of like he was just happened to be there during the TK episode.
Hmm.
You know, just hiding.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a magical little imp that pops up at random times.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That's a theory.
Yeah.
You can run with it.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes throughout the show. Like that devil thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Alan?
I don't want to talk about it. I was told to stop saying that.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
From who?
Alan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
He's like, I can't go further into this.
Okay.
But let's just say Kyle got a cease and desist from hell.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Where are we at here? All right, Cory, Sean, Eric, he comes over.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he was dumped as well this evening. Turns out his lady wasn't quite over her ex, and they're hanging out now.
And he's totally fine with it.
Is he?
Well, we think that.
Do we?
Until he's like...
Until a fella comes over, he's like, hey, you guys want a picture over here?
And, Eric's like, drop dead.
Yeah. Fucking leave me alone.
Yeah. Leave me alone in my shame.
You
and
sad
sadness.
little prick. The only reason you're at this dance is to take fucking pictures.
Yeah. Where's your date? Is it around your neck? Huh? Little shitty cam.
That's the camera, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey. No, we don't want a picture. Cory gets an idea. He's like, hey, get a picture of us 3 hanging out. Picture of the 3 coolest guys at the dance tonight. 20 years from now, we'll look back. We'll just say our girls are in the bathroom. Of course, Sean's girl actually is. She's been in there for 6 hours, apparently.
Which is strange to me.
Ridiculous. I'd be ready before I got there, maybe.
I guess.
You know?
Yeah.
Would you not be? What do you mean you guess?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't go to these things.
Okay. Whoop. All right, and that's the end until the next ending,
Yeah.
where we see Alan and Amy. They're passed out on the couch, still in the massage position here.
Where we last left them. Yep.
Yeah. Eric sends Cory up to his room. It's like, I'm going to help out Alan here. Throws something at him. I don't recall what it was. Do you?
Looked like some kind of like romantic roll or something that he got off the plate.
Romantic roll.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, he wakes up Alan. He rushes upstairs. He's going to let them do their thing now.
Yeah.
Of course, Alan's like, all right, you're feeling pretty comfortable now? Maybe it's my turn. And he's like, I've only been doing this for 6 hours.
Yeah. Couldn't believe
And,
it.
haha, it's over.
6 hours. Like, Becky was in the bathroom for 6 hours. They were there doing that for 6 hours. Like, when the fuck did this dance start?
Was there another 6 involved in this show, perhaps, would you say? If you know what I'm getting at. I know you're not allowed to speak on it.
Well, this has been Boar Meets World.
That'd be 666. Just saying.
Stop.
Stop.
He'll hear you.
Moving on. Yeah. All right, and that's the end, man. I guess we already kind of went over. Did we like it? Did we not like it? It's okay.
Yeah.
Didn't hate it.
Like I
didn't
said,
love it.
If you had watched this how nature intended, once a week, Friday nights, it would have been a nice little treat to forget your worries after a long work week and just sit down and relax. But
we can all agree it's a terrible holiday show or episode.
When you do a weekly podcast and you need good content to do your podcast, it does not deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should rise above the content and make it better.
Make lemonade out of lemons? That's
Sure,
what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
But we failed you guys. And I'm sorry.
You know, I think I figured out what my problem is.
Okay.
I need a fucking job.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that help?
I don't know. It
didn't help when you had one.
It didn't? You don't think it did?
No.
Yeah, you didn't think I had more enthusiasm or...
Oh, God, no.
No?
Did you?
I thought I did. Maybe it's just rose-colored glasses. I don't know.
Definitely not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You were more tired than ever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, I guess it happened. I don't know.
Well, who cares? God. I gotta go back to work.
What else we got? What'd you learn this week?
What did I learn this week?
You learned that you're over season 2, it sounds like.
I learned to stop shouting at the devil.
Okay. But that Motley Crue movie was pretty good.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah. My lesson... I'm just going to take the lesson that Ingrid learned, and I'm going to say... Maybe it's good to talk about it, but not be about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll go with that, yeah.
Yeah. Do we got anything else?
Stay tuned for Primetime Boar.
Yeah, check out that. Of course, that's patreon.com/Boar Meets World. That says $1. You get a early show, extended show, a few more bucks. You get bonus shows that we need to be recording, by the way.
Shit, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, I keep forgetting this every week. I apologize. We had another patron recently that I forgot never got their shout out.
Well, they're not there anymore, so I'm just kidding.
They're still hanging on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you might know them. We kind of talked to them before. They host a little show called a podcast about something.
I do. I remember that.
So thanks, and check out their show. And yeah, I've already done all the other fucking links, so you already know. Buy something. Patreon, Twitter @BoarMeetsWorld. Anything else?
That's it, man. You got it.
All right.
Great. Groovy.
See you
Gravy.
next week for Season 2, Episode 13. I don't know the title. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out next week.
It's okay, because if you've been grinding your teeth like I have with this season, we are halfway done. And then we can kick it into high gear when Boy Meets World gets really good, Season 3 on.
There we go. All right. Bye.
Did I bury the season too much? You think?
No, it's okay.
Was it?
I thought the show was pretty good, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
No?
I didn't feel too good about it.
Our end or their end?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. More so my end. I think your end was fine.
Okay.
But
all right. This is Prime Time Board.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Prime Time Board.
Hello and welcome.
Patreon exclusive.
It's still Kyle. It's still Steve.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for that $1.
We don't tag somebody else in for this.
No.
I know you're like, oh shit, but yeah, it's still us.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, maybe my $1 they'll find some better hosts.
Yeah. Who the fuck are we gonna pay for $1? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
yeah. But thank you all. We really appreciate it.
that we do.
Big thanks to Podcast About Something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our good friend Elizabeth. Hello, teacher.
Yeah. Thanks for being the #1 fan.
Yep. Yeah, so this is the show where we try to talk about other things, but sometimes we don't have things. So I don't know what we're going to do, because I don't know what you got.
Nah, well,
I'm struggling.
I watched a few things. Over the past...
I figured you would have more Stephen King or Dune news for us.
No. Come to think of it, I haven't popped open that book. I need to. It's just, I've been on a weird kick here where, like, I'm not doing anything. Like, aside from college stuff.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of useless bullshit, like browsing Reddit or YouTube.
Have you seen anything interesting on these things, perhaps?
Not really, man.
Something we can touch on, maybe? I don't know.
I saw a trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog live action.
Oh, did you watch that?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Oh, man.
What'd you think? Looks like you like it.
Yeah. Well, first off, Sonic's adorable.
Okay. Like in this? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Sonic. I've just seen the blur so far, so.
Yeah, he just looks fucking awesome. I don't care what the haters say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So day one for you.
Yeah. Might be that early midnight showing.
Okay.
But, look, man, there's no easy way to say this, but I do think that it is a cash grab because Detective Pikachu is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I did read the comments, and apparently, like, a lot of people are like, holy shit, Jim Carrey's coming back to doing comedy. Holy shit.
I mean, has he not been doing comedy?
I don't know. I don't keep up with him, really. But,
I mean, he just had that show, I believe, on Showtime, or I can't remember, but he's like a Mr. Rogers-esque kind of character or something, but I assumed there was comedy in it. Maybe it was more of a dramedy. I haven't watched past the first episode yet.
But he's playing Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
So.
I saw the picture of that yesterday, but then I saw the trailer popped up today, but I haven't watched it.
I'm like, why didn't he shave his head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got hair.
Or at least put on a bald
skull
gimmick,
cap,
right?
yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe it'll play into the story somehow and set up for sequels.
Yeah, maybe he's not bald yet.
Yeah.
This is early on.
Maybe Sonic's going to make him pull his hair out, going crazy, had to catch this hedgehog.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how you make a movie out of this.
Dude, they're reaching.
I don't know how they a fucking Detective Pikachu movie either, but
that looks awesome too.
It really,
I'm not gonna lie.
Really doesn't.
Ryan Reynolds being the Pikachu seems crazy.
Not a Ryan Reynolds fan either, so just
well,
all levels it doesn't hit for me.
I don't know. I might go see it. I think I'm gonna wait for Netflix to come out, but Sonic midnight showing.
Okay.
Just because he looked fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, if you still have Netflix, you recently said you were going to cancel. Probably.
I still got it though.
Okay. Yeah. So as long as it gets on,
don't
like
you
in the
know?
next day or two,
saying you're going to do things is way cooler than actually doing them.
That's
we covered
true.
this.
Talk about it. Don't be about it.
Yeah.
Learn.
But speaking of Netflix, I did watch a movie Friday night.
Okay.
It was called Only God Forgives.
Okay.
Yep. It stars what's his name? Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
You know, that person I fucking gushed over like 1 or 2 episodes ago that I can't remember the name of now.
Yeah, where we said he is basically a Drive character forever, and I assume that continued? That's just my guess.
Well, it's directed by the same guy who did Drive.
Okay.
I want to say his name's Nicholas Winding Refn. I don't know if I said that right. I probably butchered it.
Sounds familiar, yes.
But it's definitely one of his movies. Like, it's got the synth score, a bunch of neon colors.
Yeah.
gore.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh, well. You've seen Drive, right?
I've seen Drive.
Yeah.
So I've seen this movie, is what you're saying.
No, but it does share the same thing. He does have a way of doing movies, like...
He's got a style.
Yeah, he does. It's the neon, it's the synth, it's stoic character. It's very art house.
Okay.
Yeah, which I like art house films.
Oh, you do?
I can't name like a top 10 list, but if one's on and I'm watching it, I do enjoy it. But
we got a film buff on our hands here,
Nah,
ladies
not
and
that
gentlemen.
good.
You know, he thinks Sonic and Pikachu look fantastic.
and then I'll start talking about high cinema, If Only God Forgives, and the Pusher trilogy and all that. But
This guy understands David Lynch films. He gets it, you know.
It fell a little flat for me though. Like, I mean, it just seemed like it didn't like go anywhere. You know, I mean, maybe I didn't get it or something, but it could be it too. Because like I did hear that like it was either fucking loved at the festivals it went to, or like just panned by critics.
Mm-hmm.
But the director did Drive. He did Neon Demon. I don't know if you ever saw that.
No.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Okay, he did that. The Pusher trilogy has that guy Mads Mikkelsen in it.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I couldn't point him out.
He's been in a lot of stuff, but like he's always kind of like I don't know. He's just not super huge. You know, he's not like a Tom Cruise or a George Clooney.
Yeah.
But he was in Polar. He was that guy, and he was in. Did you ever see Valhalla Rising?
Don't believe so.
Well, that's a Nicholas Winding Refn film too.
Oh.
And he was that guy in that too.
He was that guy?
Yeah.
Like, is this the same guy all the time?
No, yeah, he plays the same character.
Oh, okay.
Over and over. No, but he played the main character in that.
Gotcha.
And then,
So this director seems to have his guys, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like a Scorsese and a De Niro or DiCaprio.
I just thought it was pretty funny and thought I'd bring it up, even though I didn't. Like, I'd give it I had to give it a thumbs down on Netflix because of their stupid ass rating system.
You gotta choose one or the other.
But yeah, it would have been a 2.5 or a 3.
I would like a thumbs in the middle at least, you know what I'm saying?
But it's just like very.
Or what if they did this? Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is a good idea. Netflix, if you're listening, if we could move the thumb varying degrees.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That is good.
You like that?
I like that a lot, yeah. Dude, you might want to write that down, get that shit patent, and sell it to them.
Moving.
That's going to be what saves them from Disney in a few
Moving
years.
thumb. Yeah, I like that.
But, no, the movie's very, there's not a whole lot of dialogue. It takes place in Thailand. It's very, like I said, a lot of neon colors, very visual.
What's Ryan doing over there? Is that explained?
He is a drug dealer whose legit job is he owns a Muay Thai gym.
Okay.
And he trains kids and stuff. And
that adds up. That works for me.
yeah, he's very stoic, doesn't say a whole lot. And the whole premise of this movie starts with his brother who rapes and kills a 16-year-old girl.
Question.
Yeah.
Does he have a cool jacket or anything?
No, he doesn't have that cool jacket from Drive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He does have like a nice suit that he wears.
Okay.
But yeah, basically his brother rapes and kills his prostitute, and his brother gets killed, and his mom flies in and tells him to avenge his brother, and it's just very minimal dialogue. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, like as far as the colors and the cinematography and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I don't know. I felt like the plot was kind of very, it's an art house movie. It's got one of those.
Yeah, movies like this, I feel like it's kind of. I guess they've always been a thing, but it seems like it's around more often, perhaps, like this artsy kind of film, whatever.
Yeah.
I like some of them a lot, but I would say more often than not, it's like nothing fucking happened in this. Like, what was the point?
Yeah, it's like
this is just all style, no substance. It feels like.
Yeah, it's like it's art. You know what I mean? Like, it's open to interpretation. Like, they don't.
Maybe I don't like that. Maybe I need.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the fucking story.
Like it
deal with it.
It bugs traditional storytelling. Like you have that. Opening thing, exposition, rising action, climax, falling action.
Mm-hmm.
End.
Yeah.
and there's a resolution. Hero comes out on top. There's this big change to the character. You know, this movie doesn't necessarily have a dynamic character who changes in this movie.
Okay.
So, and you're kind of left with a cliffhanger on like how the ending for Julian Ryan Gosling's character, you know, ends. But yeah. But I don't know. I guess that's why Drive was, you know, more successful, because it did kind of have that more traditional line. Like, it definitely had its, you know, aesthetics, but
yeah.
You know, you had the good guy. He, you know, beat the bad guy in the end and drove off. Spoiler alert.
Drove off, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Drive. Yeah, I get it. Very good.
But it's funny that I bring this movie up, Only God Forgives, because the director dedicated it to Alejandro Jodorowsky, which is this director that was going to do Dune back in like the 70s.
Oh, really?
Or like late 60s, and he was going to have this big fucking acid trip of a movie.
Is this, what did he make, like the Mountain? Or
Holy
something?
Mountain, yeah.
Yeah,
and he had a spaghetti western series too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's going to have like Mick Jagger in it. And,
really?
And what was that guy? Orson Welles was going to be in it. Like, he had his kid that was going to be like the... he's going to play Paul, and he had him doing gymnastics and fight training like up until he's like 15 to star in this movie. Like, basically formed this whole kid's life onto playing Paul Atreides in this movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that documentary, like Hardowski's Dune?
Mm-mm.
Because it's like, he shows you the designs for stuff. Like, the spaceships were going to be like zebra striped and purple and yellow and black. And it's going to be very like surreal. Like, he was going to have Salvador Dali in it in a role. I can't remember what the role was. But, and then to do like the Harkonnens, like stuff, like their buildings and stuff, he had H.R. Geiger. Do you know who that is?
Remind me. Heard the name.
He did Aliens.
Okay, yeah.
Like, he's responsible for the model of Aliens.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Ridley Scott movie.
Yeah. Scary, huh?
Yeah, it's just crazy because, like, I can't remember who all it was that worked on this film, but they went on to do other things, like him doing Aliens. I want to say somebody who was going to do the effects for the planes went on to do Star Wars and shit.
So that didn't quite take off, obviously, but
no,
it led people other places.
Yeah, it was just crazy that the amount of talent that was rolled into this movie and then it never happened.
Do you think it would have been the shit?
I think it would have been shitty.
Shitty?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it looked awesome, but I don't think it would have been awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you got the whole like breakdown of it. Like, the concept designs and everything look crazy. Like, it just seemed too, I don't know, too fucking trippy.
Okay.
Like, all the colors, like, it looked like a bad LSD trip.
Okay.
And they had changed. He was going to change the ending from the book. Like, in Hardowski's Dune, he was going to have Paul die, killed by, you know, the villain. I'm not going to say who he faces at the end. I don't want to spoil Dune for anybody, but. And then Paul was going to, like, when he dies, he was going to bring in the, like, he was going to rejuvenate the planet and make it rain there again and all this shit. But, yeah.
No good for you.
I don't think it would have been as good as everyone's acting like it was going to be.
Okay.
But.
Well, I think since it didn't happen, all you can do is picture, like,
what could have been.
Would have been fucking cool, right?
Or it definitely would have been a spectacle.
Or at least I think it maybe even helps with the people that were involved, and you see the shit that they did, and it's like, dude, what if they did that, though? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dune could have been the thing that made them. Or it could have been the thing that fucking sunk them and they never got work again.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, everything happens for a reason, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
But what else did I watch? I watched the BoJack Horseman Christmas episode.
How did it stack up against the recent Boy Meets World Christmas episode here?
Well, it definitely had that Christmas theme.
Okay. So it's already way out in front based on Christmas.
Sure.
Alone.
I mean, it was just something for me to watch. Like, it was all right. Like, it didn't contribute really to the overall story of BoJack Horseman. It was just kind of like a one-off where him and Todd are spending Christmas together. You know, like, hey, BoJack, let's watch the Horsing Around Christmas special. And basically, you just watch that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any like behind the scenes of the making of that episode or anything, perhaps?
No. But some of the jokes in it were like fucking crazy. Like I couldn't imagine them. Like because it's BoJack Horseman, I get why they're in there, but excuse me.
But Horsing Around is more of a
It's a
like
play,
a Full House.
Yeah,
like,
it's a play on '90s sitcoms.
Yeah.
And he's sitting Sarah Lynn down at the end of it, and he's like, if your parents had to, die in a car wreck for me to meet you kids and bring you to my home, then I'm glad they're dead. And she's like, well, I'm glad they're dead too, BoJack. And she hugs her in the audience. It's just like, oh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said like this is just something for me to watch. Is that because it was out of context with the storyline, or are you kind of getting over BoJack?
No, I finished BoJack. I think I talked about that last.
Oh, you finished it? I didn't know that. I don't know if you did.
Oh, okay. We didn't discuss it then.
I mean, I know there was BoJack talk, but I don't know. I don't remember you saying you were done necessarily.
We really need to like write down what we talk about on these.
I put vague notes down, but I don't. Yeah.
Like did it?
Like so far, I got Netflix, Moving Thumb, Only God Forgives, Dune, ? And BoJack Xmas.
Well, that's from this week. I'm talking about like last week.
Yeah. Last week we had, I think this was it, John Wayne, Me TV, catering to old people, BoJack, Dune, and Afterlife.
Yeah, we talked about BoJack. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I won't go back into it then.
All right, fine. Well, you brought it up, motherfucker.
Yeah, I almost watched Afterlife, but I was like,
Not trying to get bummed.
I wasn't trying to do it then. No.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna wait till I'm a productive citizen of America again.
Okay. Like I'm stuck in the house and I'm just gonna be bummed.
Like
all day.
I'm like all day by myself and just doing homework and
And you're trying to see if you can like cut your wrist with your paper instead.
yeah, my pencil lead just keeps going in when I try to do it. And, I'm kidding.
Hey, it'll be okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm just getting a little restless is all.
Okay.
Yeah. Because apparently when you're a workaholic and you quit working, it's kind of like, I didn't think through like, okay, I don't have any fucking hobbies anymore.
Oh, shit.
Because,
Well, I'm trying to help you out. We got a show here,
I know. And like, I do like to read and shit. And
You just ain't doing it.
I'm just not
Is
doing
that
it.
the problem? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chasing, fucking dopamine with this internet shit. So,
Sometimes it doesn't do it.
no.
Sorry. Did you watch anything else? Or listen to anything else? Or read anything?
What did I watch? I watched what Zach told me to watch. A couple episodes of it.
What?
I think it's called Devilman Crybaby.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't watch anime really anymore. And I haven't in, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And he was like, check this out.
Hey, you're an adult now.
It was a nice stab.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, it wasn't that, like, I just lost interest in it, It's one of those things, like you said, it just, I don't want to say I grew out of it, because, you can like it at any age of your life.
Yeah, of course. You can like anything at any age. It's fine.
But it's just, you just change as a person, like you develop different interests and stuff. And it's just, for me, like, it didn't, I didn't have that craving to watch it like I did when I was a kid. And, it was at its, like Dragon Ball Z was at its height and all that shit. But,
Well, did this one not work for you because of that, or this one just wasn't your cup of tea, perhaps?
I might stick it through just to finish it so I can talk to him about it.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to my brother,
I can see me at like 18 or 19 watching this and thinking it's awesome. But it's just like...
Because you were more into anime at that time.
Yeah.
Not because you were younger.
No.
Okay.
But, like, I'm not hating on anime, first off. I think it's a terrific medium. I do. Because it's like the amount of detail that goes into it or used to go into it when it was hand-drawn. The more detailed storyline, it beats a lot of Western animation. But, you just move on from stuff. Anyways, Devilman. Fucking gory. A lot more sex than I thought there was going to be. I guess it's all about like sinning and debauchery and stuff. That's why all that stuff.
Devilman, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, this guy, his friend takes him to this club, and it's like just basically a big orgy and shit. And they're trying to summon a demon and shit so they can get possessed or something. And he ends up like cutting people's throats with a wine bottle and shit. Finally, the demons start popping up and shit, and his buddy, who's like a really good kid, gets like possessed, but he can control the devil and shit, and I think it's like all these superpowers and shit.
And shit.
And shit. Yep. A lot of shit there, baby. but yeah, I'll keep watching, just see how it goes.
And the chit chat.
Yeah, and the chit chat. But it's like it's like an old franchise, man. It was like from the 70s and shit.
Oh, really? And shit, you don't say.
And shit, yeah, shit, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think you ever got into anime.
You got to work on our descriptors, huh?
Yeah. we're just simple people, you know, simple folk.
That's something working man for the working man or whatever.
Yeah. Swig of water for the working man.
No, I've never gotten into it, but also I've never tried too hard.
Well, I think another thing too might be you've never been a big cartoon guy, have you?
Not really. You know, the cartoons I've watched is probably Doug.
Yeah.
Doug, yeah. I mean, I guess before that, way younger, you know,
I think
the Turtles and stuff like that.
I think that definitely like plays a hand in like if you're gonna like anime or not, or if the little seeds are there. Because when I was a kid, I loved fucking cartoons, like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Flintstones, like all the Hanna-Barbera shit, Hanna-Barbera stuff.
No, there you go.
Got to change
much better.
my vocabulary a little bit, but you know, you get into that stuff, and then you start getting older. You know, the G-rated stuff. You're kind of starting to outgrow that. Well, here comes this stuff from overseas for the Toonami block. You got Dragon Ball Z. You got Sailor Moon, which I didn't give a shit about. But I mean, who cares? Yeah, it's a bunch of girls. I want to see dudes.
Wow.
But yeah, you got that stuff. You got big robots. Fucking love big robots. Gundam comes over here, which is my favorite of all time. Not Gundam Wing though. The Universal Century Timeline's the best. And it's just, teenager. It seems like the cartoons are growing with you because the content's getting more mature. The animation's getting more detailed. It's just, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I can buy that. Yeah. Very good.
But I do think I think it gets a lot of bad, like a bad rap.
From who? What do you mean? How?
Like just, because it only takes one rotten apple to spoil the whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like you get this stuff, like the exaggerated breasts, the stupid cartoon eyes, just these stupid, exaggerated. That's all I've said this episode is stupid and shit.
Yeah.
But just things that take away from, people are going to look at that and be like, fucking weird people are into this.
Okay. Sure.
And that's not my views. That's just like an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
Like it takes away from like, oh, this is actually a very detailed, immersive storyline that's told through animation rather than live actors.
You don't see the actual creative if you don't dip your toes in. You just look at it and you're like, ooh, like me.
Yeah. Like
you or Zach, and they tell me and the stories and whatever.
And he's so passionate about it, right?
Well, that actually sounds kind of cool, I guess. But I just can't bring myself to actually pull the trigger,
Yeah, because it's like a cartoon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe you're just like too fucking old for cartoons, bro.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But no, like the one he always plugs.
Maybe I'm missing out.
Like Neon Genesis, we both enjoyed it, and but I mean, 15-year-old me didn't fucking like. I thought it was okay. Mm-hmm. And I came to love it in time as I got older. But
is that the one coming to Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
But because it's a deconstruction of the mecha genre.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, like
what's that, sir?
Because it's you watch Gundams, and this is debatable, but the Gundams play more of a central role.
Are we talking about Transformers?
No.
Oh.
The mechs and other mech-oriented anime play more of a central role than the in Evangelion, where Evangelion is like. Talks about a lot of psychological issues with growing up, like developmental, like Hedgehog's dilemma, trauma, and all this other shit.
Yeah, and shit.
See, yeah. I did it again. We should take a shot every time I say stupid or shit.
You'd be fucked up.
I'd probably be dead on the counter by now.
I don't know. Apparently, we're supposed to watch that when it comes to Netflix, so we'll see.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what I could compare it to for you to get you ready.
He said Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure.
That motherfucker's trying to sell you on something.
I think so.
Yeah.
He just wants to watch it.
He's like, how can I get someone to watch this with me?
Yeah.
But,
It'd be sad if I watched it for the 20th time by myself.
Which is funny, because, like, I would never watch Neon Genesis with my family. Ever.
No?
It's too fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Twin Peaks is weird, so maybe
Yeah,
maybe this is very basic, hey, it's weird, it's weird. They're weird.
I guess.
They're the same.
At the same time, it's animated, you know what I mean? So, like, you kind of have that in the back of your head. You've been conditioned. Animation. Children.
I guess, if that's what you're trying to say about me. You're being very judgy about my judginess, I think.
I'm judging you're judging too hard. That's some Inception stuff right there.
Yeah.
Stupid shit. But, like, for instance, there's this one scene that a character is, like, in the hospital. She's comatose. And the male character is, like, sitting there trying to talk to her, like, please help me. I'm, like, at my wit's end here. I'm going...
Does he start jerking off or something?
He does.
Yeah.
Like
he told me about that.
He tugs on her to try to get her to wake up, and the breasts, like, fall out. And he's like, I'm so fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, if I'm like a grandma coming in and seeing my grandson watching that,
you ain't watching any more cartoons,
no,
little fellow.
Get the hell out of my house. But it was one of my greatest memories, though, about my grandpa is that he would sit down and get into Dragon Ball Z with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for a show, or
no? He got into it. Like I
okay.
would like. My grandpa likes cartoons too. He's very low key about things.
Okay.
Like, because I've noticed it with him. Like, when I was doing like a little bit of writing here and there, he'd be like, "Yeah, I used to journal all the time too when I was your age." I was like, oh, "Weird." Like, you know, he did that, and then when I was trying to get into exercise, he's like, "Yeah, I used to jog and run and all that shit when I was younger." I was like, I never knew about this shit because he never talked about it.
Sure. Yeah.
And then when
who knows how many things that our grandparents did, or like what they're into, like that we don't know.
Yeah, like I find something else about him, you know, like anytime I hang out with him. And then when I first started learning how to play guitar, I had a right-handed guitar. He picked that son of a bitch up and started playing G, C, and D, playing a couple songs. Never knew he knew how to play. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I picked around a little bit back in the day. It's like he did a little bit of everything back in the day.
Yeah, right.
And then he was like I looked into some of the stuff he had. He was a Freemason too.
Oh,
He still is, yeah. So I asked him about it. He's like,
scary.
He's like, he wouldn't tell me a lot about it. He's just like, yeah, they just... And he would pause figuring out how to word it without giving anything away. And so he asked me if I thought about doing it and stuff. And I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, do it. Join the brotherhood.
I don't know. I think it's past time, man.
What?
I don't know. I guess it's not too late.
You gotta be a certain age? Or?
I guess. But then you would want me to talk about it, and then I couldn't talk about it with you.
Well, we'll distort your voice and whatnot.
Yeah. This is Sean Hunter.
Exactly.
But no, like he told me about like how you get in and stuff, and you know, it seemed kind of cool.
Any blood?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. You sure? Well, he's winking.
No.
He's winking, people.
But yeah, like we would go and get the DBZ movies and pop them in and watch them.
Or give me like some of his reactions, like you're saying he's getting into it.
And he's just like watching them fight, and like he's
or is he like very intent? Like
he's into it like a kid, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's not like that parent that's just like, fuck, I'll put up with this shit.
Not dozing off, anything.
This stupid shit, stupid. But
or is he like on the edge of his seat? Like what's gonna happen?
No,
next?
he's into it. He's watching it. Like he's keeping up with it. And it was just crazy because my dad was not into it.
Is your grandpa like, hey, what's Goku? Is that a thing?
No, he just went with it.
Gonna be doing next week.
He didn't ask any questions. He just commented like, "Oh, he knocked the hell out of that guy, didn't he?"
Grandpa thinks it's a real fight over
here. Yeah. They look like cartoons, but damn, they fight like real men. But yeah, that was just. I've always thought that was very cool of him. He wasn't judgmental or anything.
That's nice.
Where my dad be like, "Turn this shit off. I got to watch the 6 o'clock news."
Like my former father in wrestling.
Yeah. See, I think that. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll leave it there.
All right. Yeah. Leaving. Father. Yeah, I get it.
See what I did there? You don't have a dad.
Maybe one day. We got anything else?
That's it, man.
I'll let you carry the show because I didn't watch anything.
I know. Just...
I didn't sneak that by?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah,
Told me you were going to go watch something last night.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Sorry.
It's okay.
Next week.
Okay.
So much shit.
All right.
Maybe.
You're going to have a whole bunch to talk about.
Yeah. And shit and stuff.
Stupid
Yeah.
and shit. And...
So we out of stuff?
I'm out.
You out of stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so we're out. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
See you next week.
It was like just 30 minutes of me just saying shit and stupid.